Good evening there, everybody. What is happening? Hopefully, y'all are having a wonderful day today. So, I thought that I would talk about this little topic here. From what I hear, there's a very good potential fight between Billy Joe Saunders and Demetrius Andrade that could happen next year, which I think is a very, very good fight. I think that it is a mini super fight. And the reason why I say mini is because although, it's not between like a Canelo Alvarez and like another A-class fighter or something like that. These, in my opinion, are two A-class fighters, and they are looking for their first win over an A-class fighter. Now, this is interesting because I think that most people probably would favor Demetrius Andrade in this matchup. And from what I'm seeing, a lot of people are actually saying that Andrade has actually been more proven than Billy Joe Saunders, which I actually disagree with both. If I had to pick a winner in this fight, I actually personally would pick Billy Joe Saunders. Now, from what we're hearing, when the fight might actually happen, Billy Joe Saunders said that he would like the fight to happen in February. We'll see if it does. I don't think it'll happen in February. If it does happen, it'll probably be around March or April, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is a very big fight, a very big potential fight. If it does happen, I think that's great for boxing. I think that, it is a great fight. And the reason why I say that is because both of them are very, talented. When I take a look at both of them, they're both decently slick defensive fighters when it comes down to it. And to be quite honest with you, the reason why I would favor Billy Joe is because I find him to be a little bit more harder to hit than Demetrius Andrade. Andrade is more powerful than Billy Joe Saunders, but the reason why I mainly favor Billy Joe is because I think he's harder to hit. I think he's better defensively. Andrade can be hit. Uh, Overall, he can be taken advantage of in certain spots because sometimes he does not keep his hands up all the way. Sometimes his chin can be stuck out there a little bit. And overall, I don't think he's had as much experience over class competition. And Billy Joe Saunders has not fought a lot of elite fighters either. But he has fought Andy Lee, he has fought David Lemieux, and a certain amount of people are saying, like, well, those guys aren't A-class fighters. Well, they're not A-class fighters, but they were solid B competitors. The problem is with Demetrius Andrade for his career, and the reason why I believe that Billy Joe Saunders is actually more proven than Demetrius Andrade is because the only fighter that I really even know on Demetrius Andrade's whole entire record for this whole entire time is against Vanes Martirosyan. And he was not a bad fighter at one point in time. He was a very decent fighter, but I believe that was a split decision. Either way, I think Demetrius Andrade is very talented, but I do believe his talent actually has been a little bit overhyped. And that's not me saying that I don't wish him the best. That's not me saying that I think Demetrius Andrade is a fraud. But I do think we need to see how great he actually is against elite competition. And same thing with Billy Joe Saunders. Trust me, this is a litmus test for both of them. All right, this is going to be a test for both of them. I think that this is a great fight. This is a 50-50 fight. I personally would just favor Billy Joe Saunders. But this is a great fight. I would love to see this fight. I really hope it happens. From what I'm hearing, it could happen next year. Both of them allegedly want the fight, so we'll see what happens. I think this is a fantastic fight. We'll see what happens. That's really about it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see what happens. Let's hope this fight gets together. Anyways, that's really about it. I'll talk to y'all later.